Hey guys, it's Dahan the Activator, and I wanted to talk to you today about solving the identity crisis. Yes, we're going to blow this topic open today, and we're going to solve this thing. A lot of people just overcomplicate things. People make things way harder than what they actually need to be. And people looking for some identity, people search through different religions, different philosophies, different ideologies, different cultures, all trying to find out who they are. Who are you? Who are we? What is our purpose and what is our role in this life? Okay, so listen. God created one human soul. One, that's it. He created one soul, and we all share in that soul. We all have a common, universal human life. And the different cultures arrive because of the circumstances that we're placed in. You have one part of the world that in that part of the world, there are different weather patterns, different type of plants grow there, different animals grow there, different resources are available, okay, and so on and so forth. So in that particular area, you're going to have certain clothes that those people wear, okay, certain building materials for the architecture, the way that they build their houses, okay, you're going to have certain type of foods that they eat. The music and the poetry and things that they come up with is going to reflect their experiences, okay, all of that, the culture. All of that is just a voice. It's a voice expressing what? It's a voice expressing the common human life. Okay? And if you take a completely different set of circumstances, you can have a completely different set of people, you know, different weather patterns, different resources, different animals, etc., so on and so forth. And their life looks completely different. They have different music, different food, etc. But all of that culture is just the voice of that people. But it's a voice expressing what? It's a voice expressing the common human life. It's expressing the common human life. And so when you look at other people, other groups of people, what you should see, you should be proud of it. Because when people have differences and they express themselves through different cultures, that's a credit to the life that's in you, because the life that you have is so dynamic that life could go into another group of people and express itself in completely different circumstances in a way that works for it, and it can be successful doing that. This life that you have is bigger than what you see when you look at the people around you. This life is universal, and it's not limited to the circumstances that we're in. Okay? Those are just a voice. Now, I have me personally, Dahan, I have 2 brothers, plus myself. That makes 3 of us, 3 brothers, and we all have our own voices. You could close your eyes and listen to us. You could tell us apart. We have different voices, but we're all brothers. We're the same family. We're united. We're together. We're it. Okay? That's it. The voices make us different, but the life is the same. The life is the same. And so if you understand, when you understand the reality of the situation and you identify yourself the proper way from your core, from the universal human identity, then your voice, your expression becomes clearer. Your expression becomes easier to understand. It becomes easier to relate to. And it becomes more valuable. Why is it more valuable? It's more valuable because other people can look at you, look at your expression. They can hear your voice and see your expression, and they can take messages from it. They can learn from it, and they can get value that allows them to adapt their lives and grow their circumstances and improve their own situations. Okay, but they can't do that. They can't do that. They can't learn from other people if other people's expression is not universal. So here's the thing. We don't have to dismiss race. We don't have to dismiss our different, unique cultural aspects. We have to embrace those, but embrace them in a way that's universal. Embrace them in a way that allows us to express the universal human identity, the universal human potential, the universal human life, because that expression is the best expression. And when we express and when we use that expression, when that is our expression, then our voice is just our voice can be heard by everybody. Everybody can embrace it. And it'd be like music. It'd be like singing the most beautiful song that anybody can listen to and anybody can love the melody and the rhythm and the tone of. Okay? So, solving the identity crisis. We all have our own identity. You have to embrace our identity. Accept it. Embrace it. And make sure that your expression is universal. Okay? So that's what New Africa is. A lot of people wonder about New Africa. New Africa is the universal voice, the universal expression coming from the descendants of former slaves in America. Okay? But everybody has that expression and everybody's voice is different. And everybody should embrace their voice and we can all go forward to the destiny, the good life. Listen, the good life is there for the taking. It's right there for the taking. But somebody else is enjoying your birthright. Somebody is enjoying your birthright because you're still lying to yourself. Because you still perceive yourself in a way that's too small for the reality that God created us to live in. And when you stop lying to yourself and when you understand how big this life is and how universal your expression needs to be and you align yourself in a way that allows you to connect with all other people, okay, then we have the keys to open up the doors to the good life. And even if the door gets jammed, we're kicking that thing in. Why? Because we coming. Oh, we coming. So that's it for today. We're solving the identity crisis today. And if you want more value, more tips, strategies, hacks, and everything, mindset, so on and so forth, get on my newsletter. Shoot me a private message with your email address, and I'll make sure you get on my newsletter at no cost. All right, guys. So until the next time, stay productive.